Hi class, this week we are continuing to work on our extended writing project, and you are asked to have drafted a beginning and middle for your narrative by Monday, April 3rd. So this screencast is designed to help you get started with those drafts, and specifically to help you write a bold beginning. So in my opinion, I think getting started is really the hardest part. And also, bold beginnings are really, really important. You might be asking why? Why is the beginning so important? Well, first of all, readers have short attention spans. If you fail to get their attention at the beginning of the story, you could lose your audience by the second paragraph. So it's really important that you start strong and you hook your reader. So now that the pressure's on, you might be asking, how do I write a bold beginning? Well, this video is designed to give you several strategies that you can choose from. Here's an overview. First, you might try with asking a question. You could also start by describing one of the story elements, such as characters, setting, or plot. You might try experimenting with figurative language, or you might try starting with some foreshadowing. Let's look a little bit closer at some of these strategies. Okay, here's one you are probably familiar with. We have talked about using a question to start argumentative pieces and expository or informational pieces, but you could also use a question to start a narrative. For example, if I'm writing a story about some scary adventure in the woods, I might try this. Is there anything more sinister than an ancient forest full of dangerous creatures? Another strategy to try is to start with one of the story elements. You can give a little snapshot of what the setting would be. You could introduce a character by providing a snapshot for one of them. Or you can just get going with some action or suspense. So let's listen to what some of these might sound like. If I want to start by introducing my setting, I might start by describing where my character is. So the huge vines wrapped around the ancient trees. The leaves were so thick they blocked out the sunlight. Small animals scampered along the forest floor. Perhaps you want to start by introducing a character like the second one. At 6 feet 5 inches, Brandon towered above the others. His blue-green eyes searched the night for the source of the sound, but he saw nothing. Or you might just jump right in with some action or suspense. Deeper and deeper, they went into the forest until they could no longer see their feet because of the dense fog. Another strategy to try is to start with some figurative language, such as a simile. Fast as lightning, Brandon sprang into the air and tackled Rowan. They both tumbled to safety. So here you can see that I'm comparing how fast Brandon is going to lightning using like or as. I could also try a metaphor. A thick blanket of fog covered the ground and made it impossible to retrace their steps. Here I am comparing this fog to a thick blanket without using like or as, so I have a metaphor over here. You could also start with a sound or some onomatopoeia. Boom, a shot rang out in the dark, but no one knew where it came from. Or some personification where we're giving non-human things human-like qualities, such as this one. The trees reached toward the sky as if they were paying for a way out of the forest. And finally, you might try some foreshadowing. We saw a lot of examples of this in The Lottery. So this could also be an interesting way to start your own narrative. If Brandon had only knew the danger before he stepped into the forest. So again, all of these strategies can help you get started with that first line in your narrative. Feel free to try them. Keep in mind, nothing is set in stone. You can always get feedback from your partner, from your teachers. Things can change at any time. So maybe pick one or two and try them out, see how they sound. And let us know if you have any questions. Have fun.